This is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the small forward.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Here's Kessel, Leonard defending, and there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Mamukelashvili. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up to the Spurs. Fox feeling it out a bit. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Harden, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Harden. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
To the wing, right side. The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pure from three-point range.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Outside Wembanyama. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Leonard with a screen on Fox. Harden finds Leonard, and he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now here's Wembanyama. He has 6. Here's Castle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Leonard with a screen on Fox. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Wembanyama. It's tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he lobs it up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Harden. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Back to Fox. 44 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Just 4 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle for 3. The shot won't fall. Los Angeles leading by 9. Leonard passes to Jones. Leonard against Wembanyama. On the wing, Harden. Jones sets a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox against Powell. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3. Back to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Uncovered. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Harden. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Here's Fox. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. The drive by Powell. Here's Jones. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Screen by Leonard. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Plenty of space. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Harden against Fox. Down low. Out to Leonard. Powell, left side. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Fox. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. James Harden picks one up. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wembanyama with it. He has 6. Fox left side. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Harden surveying the D. Zubats with a screen on Fox. On the wing, Jones. Powell outside. Over Kessel. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. So they take the lead. Mamukelashvili's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Zubats. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Outside Jones. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Harden hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Right side Barnes. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
27. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Bassey in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Pass to Batum. Out to the right wing. Dunn, the pass to Coffey. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bassey. With the drive. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Here's Bassey. Eubanks defending. Bassey, the pass to Vassell. Again, the Spurs score.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Eubanks the screen. Lets it fly. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
Spurs lead by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
It's stolen by Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Here's Champagnie. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sohan. Goes back up. Champagnie, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Eubanks the screen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Champagnie. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, but the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Pass to Champagnie. Oh, it's stolen. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got his second basket of the night.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 5. Dunn, the pass to Eubanks. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bogdanovich, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Champagnie's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Into the lane.
That'd be a great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Clippers trail by 12. Dunn outside. Eubanks up top. Six to shoot. Back to Dunn. Shoots over Vassell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. Sinks it from distance. Eubanks, he's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 19-footer. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so in the game for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Spurs lead by 11. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Jones. On offense, here are the Clippers. Powell outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now Barnes. Wembanyama screen to the right side. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Releases. And the Clippers miss again. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Leonard with a screen on Fox. Leonard outside. Leonard going in. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Wembanyama, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
It's Fox with a drive. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Clippers trail by 9. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Stolen by Harden. It's a one-on-one situation. Jones from outside hits a 3-pointer. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Harden, the pass to Eubanks. Oh, swiped away. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Fox. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success. Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And Fox powers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Fox, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Harden against Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Outside for Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Spurs ball.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying...
coming right up. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got Castle, also Fox out there. Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Here's Castle. Takes it inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Conley against Fox. Mr. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Fox looking it over. Here's Castle. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Randle no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Right block shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Edwards with it. Did now by Barnes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Spurs leading by 5. To the inside. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes he can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one, good. Fox has got his second bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the paint. Stolen away. Barnes down low. McDaniels defending. Wembanyama outside. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota on D. 6-point game. Wembanyama passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass. Castle's got 8 points.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Edwards drives in.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. There's the pick. Here's Fox. Kelishvili passes to Fox. Wembenyama left side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Harrison Barnes. Russell is out there with Fox. Then there's Wembenyama. And it's Kelishvili in at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Conley kicks to Edwards. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs leading by 8. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. He saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
That's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Edwards finds Randall. Good on the triple.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Here's Kelishvili. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Good on the shot. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Barnes passes to Wembenyama. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Out to Edwards. Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Fox passes to Wembenyama. Back to Fox. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here comes the break. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those...
Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Edwards a screen on Fox. Conley dishes to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. San Antonio leading by 6. Wembanyama passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Conley for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fox rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. And he can't jam it through. Wembanyama looking it over. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. On the wing, DiVincenzo, covered by Vassell. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from DiVincenzo. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Pass to Sohan. And here is Johnson. Back to Sohan. Vassell outside. On the clock. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Right wing. Reed against Johnson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Miller finds Reed. It's blocked. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the basket is good. Johnson's got his first basket.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
It's deflected. Sohan with the ball. Still without a basket. Here's Vassell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo with the screen on Johnson. And they pick up 2. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Champagny. Ingles covering, and that one's good. Champagny.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Timberwolves trail by 9. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And Reed throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Vassell, the pass to Champagny. Inside. Vassell outside. A three. Trains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
And the wide-open shot from Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Vassell finds Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Champagny. Ingles covering. Champagny passes to Bassey. The shot comes out. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Miller. 32 seconds left in the third. Over to the wing. A clear look for Reed. Bassey pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Substitution of Jordan.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the speedest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. It's Fox with the drive.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels up top. Driving inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Conley into the lane. Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Fox. McDaniels with the ball. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Outside for Randall. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's McDaniels. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley against Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Edwards a screen on Fox. Conley dishes to Edwards. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama, right side. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up with it. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Anthony Edwards. 2 shots. Stance. The play will be reviewed.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
No good on the second free throw.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Here's McDaniels. Good D by Barnes. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Edwards, a screen on Fox. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Wide open look. Julius Randle with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. Edwards with the powerful flush.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Fox against Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Put it down!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Edwards against Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 3. Conley scanning the floor. And it's Randall, top of the key. Now Edwards. Randall finds Edwards. Back to Randall to tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun
Welcome, everybody. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Outside Harden. And there's the drive. And Harden with the slam.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards a screen on Harden. Conley passes to Edwards. Zubats with the steal. Outside Jones. Pass to Zubats. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards with it. Harden picks him up. Back to Conley. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Harden hits them both. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Harden with a bucket.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Randle outside. From deep. Drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They get it back. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Leonard. Randle with a steal. For the finish. And Edwards slams it in.
Hands of Randle starting that possession.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harden into the lane. Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Randle finds Edwards. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Edwards has got 6 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
McDaniels, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Harden with it. Randle's in his pocket. Leonard for 3. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Zubats.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Harden, the pass to Leonard. And And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 5 points in the game.
Kawhi's got that broad build and those long arms. It can be pretty easy for him to find those kind of shots. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Pass to Jones. Harden with a screen on Edwards. Bogdanovich, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 4. He's all alone, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run from deep. Conley knocks down the long J.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Oh, did he? He did.
That's
He
gonna
got
count.
it to fall.
Put it on the board.
So nice. Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
That's an incredible shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Can't get it to fall. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jones. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Edwards with it. Harden picks him up from deep. Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Harden drives in, and down it goes. 2 points. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Did we say he wanted it, Harden?
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So Conley will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Leonard, a threat from deep.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got 13.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harden from outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Conley looking for an opening. Up top, Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Harden. And Edwards slams it in.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Harden against Conley. Now here's Harden, tightly guarded. Zubac finds Jones. Here's Leonard, checked by Randall. Back to Jones. Ooh, a good look from Zubac. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game, and it's rejected.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Edwards on the attack in transition.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Harden with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Harden against Conley. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. From downtown, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And then Harden with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. This one for 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Here's Conley. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden with it. 24 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hands.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Edwards can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. A deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ingles, and he banks in the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Simmons, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Coffee. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside, Ingles. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Simmons.
Oh man, just
gets
passing
you
down. Nice.
That's spectacular.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Clippers trail by 5. Dunn left side. Knocked away. And they're running. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Eubanks defending. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Simmons. Pass to Coffey. Clock at 6. Dunn outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Miller outside. Minnesota again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And here's Dunn. No points yet with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Reed for 3. Minnesota again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Coffey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo with it. Dunn in his pocket. Outside, DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. Here's Coffey. Fires in the triple. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Eubanks for the lead. Miller pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. DiVincenzo driving, and he jams it home with authority.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Simmons has got 6 points in the quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He got a piece of it. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Coffey. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Coffey's got 6 points. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. That 3's off the mark. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a... 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Now Harden to the inside. Leonard outside. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Ben Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Kept alive. Leonard for three. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards a screen on Harden. Outside Edwards. 4-3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard for three. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. Edwards a screen on Harden. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Left side Jones. Six on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Harden. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Harden can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Simmons. Here's Edwards. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Zubats to tie it up. McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Up top, Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Timberwolves trail by 4. No good that time. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Jones with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got 32 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. DiVincenzo against Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels with it. Defended by Harden. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden surveying the D, and Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
This is Kevin Harp and the starting group for the Spurs. Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Simmons is out there with Harden. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Fox. Fires away from outside. Over in the corner, Barnes sinks the triple.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Harden up top, guarded by Fox. Elbow shot. Harden's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see what they're
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Fox against Harden, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio leading by 5. Lobs it up for Zubac. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Fox against Harden. Now, here's Fox. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Harden kicks to Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
San Antonio leading by 4. Fox looking it over. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. That one falls.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside for Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
The wide open look here for Fox. It's good from long range. Fox has got 13.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A three from Wembanyama. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. The Clippers trail. Jones for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Out to the right wing, and the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Harden dishes to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Lobs it up for Zubac. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
James Harden assists.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Wembanyama with it. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. Clock at 4. Here's Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Screen by Zubac. Harden kicks to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, Simmons. Screen by Zubac. Lobs it up for Zubac. The shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, guarded by Simmons. Barnes. Rebound by the Clippers. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level. That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
It's Fox with the drive. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Barnes against Jones. Here's the screen. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Leonard running the floor.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Zubac, a screen on Fox. Harden's shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. Stolen by Harden. Outside, Jones. Zubac finds Jones. Back to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Barnes. Off target at the rim.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 2. And, all right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Bogdanovich is out there with Dunn. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot for the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Batum, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Batum sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Done outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Batum. Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Vassell right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, a bit undersized, but
Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Eubanks. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Eubanks got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Champagny. Sohan with the ball. Defended by Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagny. He has yet to score. Here's Bassett. It's tipped. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Batum, good. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Well, Chris Dunn's passing ability was ready-made for the NBA.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Batum. Back to Dunn. Outside Batum. Now Eubanks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bassett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
There's the pick. Here's Bogdanovich. Bassett pulls it in. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Vassell. Sohan with the screen. Shoots. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Eubanks. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
High post Johnson. Bogdanovich on him. Bassett, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bassett. Kicks it out to Johnson. Sohan with the ball. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. A finish. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Yeah, look at Nick Batum get out in the open floor and finish ahead in transition. That is nice.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Johnson in the corner. Sohan with the screen. There's the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Coffey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kelishvili passes to Barnes. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Harden kicks to Zubats. Jones, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Leonard. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Jones, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Harden against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Fires the three. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Pass to Castle. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The three from Harden. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Ball stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the rejection by Harden. Wembanyama, right side. Clock at 6. Goes back up. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Jones, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Simmons dishes to Harden. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Swiped away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And all of a sudden, you've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Wide open look here for Zubac. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
Simmons, a screen on Fox. Harden kicks to Simmons. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Ben Simmons.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Simmons left side. Throws it up for Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Releases. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Pass to Zubac. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fox goes.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Jones. 3-pointer. Tries again. Harden outside. They shoot again. Yes!
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Fox against Harden. The kick out to Barnes. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
It's tipped, and we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Right side, Fox. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Now Leonard. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Simmons. And it's Jones in at the small forward.
Well, you talk about a guy who's going to get his points within the flow of the offense. That is Zubac in a nutshell.
Fox goes in.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First one falls for
De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 2.
Fox hits them both.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal.
First team foul. At the line for your quarter.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And a deep 3 from Harden. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac a screen on Barnes. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
At the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
But 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Back to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
And Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama down low. Working on Zubac. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Zubac a screen on Fox. And it's Zubac atop the key. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes passes to Fox. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. And has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Castle. Back to Barnes. And Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. Over Simmons. Oh, missed it. Barnes against Jones. From deep, Harden. Off target from downtown. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get... And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Outside, Fox. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Possession, San Antonio. Shooting for San Antonio.
And the technical free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
A pass to Fox. Six to shoot. With the drive and the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So it's the Spurs now. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 4. Harden against Fox. Harden dishes to Jones. Takes it out to Leonard. Wembanyama against Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot outside Jones. Back to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining.
Another shot. He lays it in. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Fox passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Leonard with the steal. 3-pointer. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Zubats against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. He just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, guarded by Harden. Money!
Oh, that is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
Harden kicks to Zubats. Driving in. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubats with a clutch shot.
Outside, Fox. Wembenyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Wembenyama. And the foul on Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wembenyama passes to Mamu Kelishvili. 6 on the shot clock. Wembenyama finds Barnes. From the arc. Kept alive. Got it!
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take.
Oh, say does.
Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Minnesota. 4 on the clock. Barnes, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And he drives in. Outside Edwards. Bad intentions. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Now here's Barnes. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo can't hit. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which Coach admits could be fool's errand.
And Allie, thanks.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Castle. Here's Barnes. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. And here's Wembanyama. Randle with a steal. Here's Fox. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Randle, good.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
San Antonio trailing here. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Up high and down hard. Love seeing Barnes be aggressive like that, showing off his quickness and athleticism in a big way.
Now here's Gobert. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. lets the three fly. He buries it from three.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
Outside Barnes. Gobert against Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Barnes. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And it's Fox missing. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer, no good. Fox outside. Randall with some nice D. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long in exchange. Back and forth we go.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
McDaniels a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randall is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Randall, pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And you know, succeeding in the catch and shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. DiVincenzo against Fox. The 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
DiVincenzo against Fox. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Spurs need to get one up here. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Minnesota leading by 3. Randall with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside, DiVincenzo. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Pass to Randall. The 3 hits the trifecta. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. It's Fox with a drive. So quick! Fox, wow!
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Gobert. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
And here's Fox, right wing. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Reid. Back to Conley. Reid to screen on Vassell. Here's Conley. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan outside. Here's Champagnie. Stolen by Ingles. Conley against Vassell. Launches a 3. And Conley with the 3. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Vassell's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Reid. Fires the 3. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Johnson passes to Champagnie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Left side Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
A crafty scorer, Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Conley against Vassell. Johnson passes to Vassell. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. To the middle. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Vassell against Conley. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
On the wing, Vassell, covered by Alexander Walker. Massey, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Champagny. Now Johnson, 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. From deep, Conley. Rebound by San Antonio.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Picked up by Sohan. Champagny, the pass to Sohan. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Mike Conley.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Conley against Vassell. Conley passes to Miller. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. For the lead. Here's Vassell. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Minnesota's got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. That one no good. Tie game in Minnesota. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Checked by Randall. Gobert against Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Right side, McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Castle, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Down low. Abukelashvili passes to Fox. Fox driving hard, and it's Fox with the jam.
To this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs lead by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Wembanyama screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a statement from Castle tonight. Proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
It's good. Edwards, what strength.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Fox going inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Clock at 2. Castle for 3. Randall pulls down the board. So it's Minnesota now. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Randall.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wembanyama, the pass to Barnes. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Castle misses. Lets it fly. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent. And
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Simmons is out there with Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the point guard. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. 6 points for him.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jones. This one for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Throws it up high. Stolen by Harden. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by McDaniel.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Down low. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Harden.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connection.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk. Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Harden, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Evan?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Jones dishes to Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And Leonard knows that corner three is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Ben Simmons.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And he's good on the second.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Up top, Gobert. Back to Edwards. 3 seconds left. And Edwards slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
They've got Julius Randle. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up, official. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Harden with the ball for L.A. It's a three-point game. Moves back up, and Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 6 points.
And the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Simmons pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden outside. Lobs it up for Zubac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Edwards passes to Randall. Takes it inside. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Nobody near Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Jones against Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Jones. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Over Simmons. Pass to McDaniels. To the wing right side. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Edwards against Simmons. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Harden against Edwards. Takes it out to Leonard. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. 2 points. That one goes.
And that time converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Second shot opportunity. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
It's Harden with the drive. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Randall outside. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Leonard with the screen on Edwards. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Randall surveying the D. Pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. Misses the jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Batum, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Conley finds Reed. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Miller. Eubanks grabs the miss. The Clippers in the lead. Dunn outside. He takes it inside. Batum dishes to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Bounce pass, Conley. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
At the top of the key, Reed. Out to Conley. Pass to Ingles. Here's the 3. And here's Reed. Now here is Miller. Another miss by Minnesota. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
That shot wide open. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Snatched away. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Batum. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside Conley. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich for the lead. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter. And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Conley against Dunn. Outside Conley. Lets it go from 11. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dunn passes to Eubanks. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Miller sets a screen for Conley. Pocket 6. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. Dunn with some nice D. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
There's the screen. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Gobert. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert finds Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Edwards getting the close range 2.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Count that 1. The Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from James Harden.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting there.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Simmons. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Jones. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammate.
Harden, no good. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Jones with it. Picked up by Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Jones, no luck. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Poke loose. Stolen by Zubac. DiVincenzo against Harden. Zubac, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Harden for 3. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Gobert against Simmons. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards inside. Mr. Gobert. Outside for Randle. McDaniels against Jones. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Randle no good. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Harden's shot is good. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Edwards. And they get it back. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. McDaniels against Simmons. Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, but I don't mind the guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Edwards against Simmons. Outside for Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jones. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Buries it from outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Harden finds Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Edwards drives in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Outside for Randall. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.